up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Then we're going to 53. All right, hey.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. So a completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Prescott yet again. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Touchdown! Great effort there. 29 yards. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 26. On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it. but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 46.
Now Lawrence. Open man is Myers. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguars first down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 35 yards. And the Jags have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Hey.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
Gun.
From the 39, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll drop here to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In motion, the tight end. Throwing. Prescott. And he is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Prescott now. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He'll try to do it himself. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Jensen, shot.
Again, it's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Cowboys first down. 39-yard line.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 26.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
For the Cowboys field goal, a 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far in the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, I thought they should have punted before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now, I don't think they have any choice.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
A 6-yard pickup.
Williams going to get in the game on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Foyesade and Illiken. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Lawrence. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Quentin Williams able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence, he'll try to do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Now he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field.
And this offense, this new offense, would appear they still have a few kinks to work through.
And isn't that to be expected? It's a unit that hasn't played together a real game before. So they definitely got some growing pains, Brandon. And this one, it cost them 2 points.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At the 40.
Rip, 20,
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Now Lawrence.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Donovan Ezeraku able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
And it's 3rd down.
Five, six, 7, 8. Baby, do you like this beat?
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock around. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. How is it, D?
It's tricky. Tricky.
It's tricky to rock around.
Rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
Tricky.
In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
How is it, D?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Huh.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too
A
far.
girl named Carol
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started.
And off we go from Jacksonville.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Great.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Great.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. The 20, 5, touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 42 yards.
And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 37.
11. Hey.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Now a 2nd and 10. ETN up the middle. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And that will be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. So they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Then, boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Barkley inside handoff. And some room to work. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Go, let's go.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end.
And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29.
It's 4th down.
4th down, here's Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
They go play action with Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
That is caught. It's the tight end got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, easy, route. Easy. Hey, tension, time.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Looking long for Thomas. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. This is intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over here up near the 40. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks are starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 49 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
On play action, Lawrence. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
180.
Hurts.
This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles.
Grant Calcaterra
As the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Jaguars nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Hey. 11.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Now Lawrence to throw.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? I'm not sure that they have illusions right now. Okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Fred on red. Hey, Soko.
On 1st down, right back to ETN. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6.
30 left. Hey, no street. Done. It's on.
Lawrence will throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Hey, go!
ETN once more. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
13,
At the Eagles' 27-yard line.
11, Agate.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Easy. Here we go.
They'll run with ETN.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brenton Strange, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Up the middle with Barkley. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 33.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 3.
Throwing is Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
First down.
Great.
First and 10.
Go. 73. Carlos, get him.
Back to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
No touch.
A handoff to Barkley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
108 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from the 20. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a card.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jacoby Myers, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now, he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This short throw caught by Goddard. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
First down. A gain of 12.
Here's a give to Barkley. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Now a 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, they'll step aside. They'll run it again with Barkley. He stiff arms it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First and
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Red on red.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Hey.
A final shot now for Lawrence. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard working